Hello, my beautiful people. It's that time again. 3 minutes around the world of football, and we're asking the question today: who is the greatest player to have ever played in the Premier League? Stick around to find out who I think is the greatest player to have played in the Premier League. And from the AFCON, Ghana Football Federation have confirmed that the head coach of Ghana, Chris Hughton, has been sacked after his poor performance at this year's AFCON tournament. Hughton has failed to deliver since he took over the job from Otte Addo, and with the likes of Comoros, Namibia, Cape Verde is not able to beat those teams, and the poor performance at this year's AFCON tournament saw him losing his job. And drama in Group B sees Ghana coming. Ghana, who were leading by 2-0 and were on the verge of qualification into the round of 16, conceding 2 late goals against Mozambique in that group game. While in the other group game between Egypt and Cape Verde saw Egypt come from behind to lead Cape Verde by 2-1, only for them to concede in 96 minutes equalizer. And Ghana would have qualified if they had not conceded a late goal themselves. And as it stands right now, Cape Verde are through to the next round as a group winner, while Egypt takes second in that group. While in Group A, host country Ivory Coast suffered a shocking 4-0 defeat in the hands of Equatorial Guinea. In the last group game, Equatorial Guinea were deemed as one of the teams that would not make it through in this group, but finally they find themselves top in the group with 7 points ahead of Nigeria, who narrowly passed their counterpart Guinea-Bissau by a narrow 1-0 victory. As I stand right now, Ivory Coast will be counting, praying and hoping that they can be one of the best placed team to qualify into the next round of the competition. And from Group C, it was a perfect stage performance from the Teranga Lions as they cruised through a 2-0 victory over Guinea, making it a very impressive tournament for them so far. 3 wins from 3 games. Cameroon, on the other hand, played at a dramatic encounter with Gambia as they came from behind to win that game by 3-2. Andre Onana, the goalkeeper for Manchester United, was dropped in this game, and the fans were happy about this change, and most especially we are happy to see their team qualified into the next round of the tournament. And history was set in Group D as Mauritania, first ever win in the total AFCON tournament, see them defeat Algeria by 1-0. Not just defeating Algeria, also qualifying for the round of 16 after this game. Algeria, who are the 2019 champion, was tipped as one of the teams to qualify and one of the teams to go far in this tournament, but sadly they are out of the competition. While in the match between Angola and Burkina Faso saw Angola cruise through a 2-0 win, staying undefeated so far with 7 points, and Burkina Faso coming second in the group after losing that game. So today fixtures we see the likes of Namibia taking on Mali by 5 p.m. while South Africa will take on Tunisia by 5 p.m. Also, both games will be on simultaneously, while Tanzania will be taking on the Democratic Republic of Congo by 8 o'clock, and Zambia also taking on Morocco by 8 o'clock. And so far we have some features already lined out for the round of 16, where Nigeria will be taking on Cameroon on the 27th by 5 p.m. while Equatorial Guinea will be taking on Guinea. Equatorial Guinea will be taking on Guinea's local derby by 5 p.m. While Cape Verde also will be taking on Mauritania on the 29th by 5 p.m. Sorry, the match between Nigeria and Cameroon will be by 8 p.m. And from the AFCON scene, we move on to the World scene, where Kevin Phillips of Manchester City is on the verge of completing a transfer to West Ham on loan. Kevin Phillips, who has found appearance difficult in the Manchester City team, was actually played 31 matches for Manchester City, same as he has for the England national team. We'll see him go on loan to West Ham. We hope all things go well for him at West Ham. While Chelsea sweep past Middlesbrough at the Carabao Cup with a 6-1 win over Middlesbrough after losing the first leg by 1-0. So Chelsea are through to the final of the Carabao Cup. And some bad news to bring on to you now, as Newcastle have confirmed that John Linton has undergo a surgery on a groin injury which is sustained against Sunderland in their FA Cup game. Joe Linton is set to be out until May. Hopefully, all things being equal, it will be back as soon as possible. And we asked the question at the start of the video, who is the greatest player to have ever played in the Premier League? And from Global Football View, the best player to have ever played in the Premier League is no other person than Thierry Daniel Henry, the former Arsenal striker, is the greatest player to have ever played in the Premier League. Thierry Henry has scored 175 goals and assisted 74 times during the time in the Premier League, with 4 times Golden Boot winner and 2 Premier League titles to his name. And remarkably, Thierry Henry spearheaded the only team to have gone through an entire season undefeated. So Thierry Henry is our the greatest player of all time in the Premier League. And that's all we have for you guys. Remember to stick around to this channel. All the videos are there. You can go check it out. And till I meet you again, I say like this video, share to your friends, and put your comment there. Let's see what you think. Peace out.